How did you manage to navigate this whole ecosystem and find your way in the market?
It's a very good question. I'm not sure whether this is applicable to all of the markets, but at least in our market, there is a life cycle. We call it the life cycle of the building. I created it myself, and then the team developed it throughout the years. From the very beginning, the building is in the middle, the constructed building is in the middle, but there is actually a pre-process of who works on it before it's being built, like starting from the owner, architects, designers, and construction companies, etc. And then there is different value that each of those partners are seeking for, looking for at every single stage when the building is being planned or built. So our approach was not to go with a price and the pure product that we sell when the building is built or has already been built, but we tried to go the whole value chain and give the knowledge, especially at the early stages. So we try to work with the architects, with the designers, with the developers at an early stage. And that allowed us to build relationships. And though it took us a couple of years since we started doing that, until when we started to see it being capitalized in the signed deals, it actually played a very important role in the success of the company.
And well, every founder's dream or goal ultimately, usually, is an exit, either acquisition or some kind of successful financial result. You've got an exit in the late 2025. Congratulations on that. And it was a kind of a successful deal. So, and can you walk us through the journey towards the exit? Was it something you planned before and were aiming for, or that happened through the process and experience? And how did you end up where you are right now?
I think I didn't really plan it like from the very first moment. I just wanted to build a successful company when I started that. But then I had a very like specific dream from the very first moment I started Echo, which was to become the number one building automation player in Europe by 2030. And you scale it, you understand at a certain moment that you're in the Baltics, that the market is actually quite specific, so you can't scale as fast as pure software companies scale. So you have your own limitations. And at a certain moment, I realized that acquisition or merger could be an option of how we could join someone much bigger and be able to contribute to a global company. And yeah, we made a strategic decision early in early 2025 that we would explore that, created a plan how to prepare for that, hired the M&A advisor to help us with the process. And then like after that, it just started and we found the right buyer who was happy to acquire us.
Wonderful. Congratulations. And what happens after acquisition? What's your role right now, and how did the shift happen?
So I think especially the M&A process to me is a roller coaster. You know, you start, you feel excited when you sign the agreement with the advisor. Then you start searching for the companies. You go downside and you find the right buyer, go upside, and you start negotiating and downside. So it's up. And I think in many instances, it doesn't stop and become a flat curve, a flat line after the acquisition happens. So for us, we joined a huge company, like a very structured company at the end of the year. So it means that we hit the budget preparation period, we hit the yearly reporting period, audit, all at the same time. So like it feels like we never actually had a moment to celebrate properly because we just got so hooked into those daily operational processes. And then when you get acquired, like by the company like Nordomatic, you have a lot of things that you need to do in order to ensure that you integrate properly. And then we have so many exciting plans that, you also start working on them in parallel. So you just spread all over the place.
Wow. Well, I hope that you're going to find a moment to celebrate with the whole team this moment. Summer is coming, and I know that the Baltics are delivering when it comes to the summer. I think it's going to be a very good one and hot one. Talking about entrepreneurship and founders' mindset, well, building a company is not easy. It's uncertainty and constant stress and the battle with the unknowns. What would be your non negotiable routines as a founder uh, during those years that helped you to get where you are right now?